So Uber, Yango, Bolt, and the likes, these are platforms or apps you're probably very familiar with. I mean, ever since they started operating in this country and across the world, they've revolutionized how people move from point A to point B. But in Ghana, the operations have not been that smooth. It's not been without issue. Right behind me, you have a number of gentlemen, more tens and hundreds of them, being essentially complaining about how they've been treated. They've described how Uber, Yango, Bolt are treating them as comparable to slavery. On today's edition of the Citi Newsroom, I'll be speaking to some of these very individuals to find out why they are complaining. I mean, a lot of you are complaining. We've spoken to some of your members. They've spoken about working at night and the challenges. Some of them have spoken about the increase in fuel prices and other issues. I mean, for you, others are now arguing that car owners should pay them more. For you, what is your main problem?
Taxi drivers are paying their car owners 350 Ghana for a week. Uber driver is making 400 for his car owner a week. Now, when somebody ordered for you a distance of 15 minutes and you are going to pick him, you take risks, enter into the darkness and pick the person and send the person home. Yet they are saying they are giving promotion to the person. We are saying that we don't need any promotion. The fares have been increased. Fuel has been increased. Just listen to our concern. Maintain your price the way it is. And let's partner with you and work with you. It's simple.
There are a whole lot of issues we want to tackle. That is why we are doing this meeting, sit-down demonstration. Because the online apps that are in the system now, in fact, the stress and the trauma the drivers go through is so terrible that we really need a solution to all this. I stand in the position of a car owner. Okay. I stand in the position of a driver.
Oh, wow.
So I have an experience of both, Last year, your driver comes to you, he was doing a assist of about 700. He wasn't complaining. The early part of last year, he wasn't complaining. But the same driver now starts complaining. You realize that there's a problem in the system. So when I experience the driving myself, when I'm less busy, I drive. And I realize that, these are people, they're not doing well to these guys. So let's all come together and see what we can do.
Now, I have here with me the PRO for the online Drivers Union Ghana, Mr. Wise. Your gentlemen are very, very agitated. Now, I mean, just so that our people at home appreciate the issues, I mean, you are saying that you want to get off the platforms, Uber, Yango, Bolt, for about the week. Give us the genesis of the problem and also touch on the key issues that you want, I mean, the platforms to address.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. The companies, Uber, Yango, and Bolt, are the three main companies now. There are other ones like Famicom, Rackloss, and First Class. But these three are disturbing us. We are the drivers. We go for the car from car owners or we take them from garages, either by high or work and pay or weekly sales. And the least we pay in a week is 400 Ghana cedis. Now, when we bring the car, we buy our own fuel, we buy our own phone, we buy the data, we wash the cars, we do the maintenance as drivers. So all the expenses in this week on our burden. So we are telling this up for 2 years ago that they should increase the fare fairly so that we can all benefit. But they have refused. We have been working and we earn nothing. Some of us cannot even take care of our children anymore. So we are telling them, one, to increase the base fare. Uber was charging 7 cedis. Now, because of competition, Uber has reduced to 4 cedis per 1 kilometer. How can this be possible? Yango is charging 2 cedis. And Taxify, which is the boat, can even do a bonus and you go on a trip 0-0.
But that's what competition does. I mean, when there are more people within a system, prices normally go down so that consumers like myself can get to enjoy. What do you have to say?
That is unfair competition. There's a Pro-Tour and GPR2 in Ghana here. But when GPR2 increase fare for Trotro, the same fare is what Pro-Tour takes. So what is wrong with Uber? What's wrong with Yango? What's wrong with Taxify? To take the same fare that we to also benefit. When fuel price increase, you reduce the fare. But you're refusing to reduce your charges from the drivers.
So scores of some private unemployed nurses have this morning besieged the Ministry of Health to impress on government to give them their postings. Now, according to the group, there is information out there that government has indeed posted all private nurses from 2012 to 2016. But the group insists that this is not the case, and so they want this information out there retracted by the government and their postings given to them. And so we are here this morning to talk to some of the nurses and also find out out from leadership what has been going on between themselves and the ministry. Now, it will interest you to know that some of the members have come from as far as from Bono region, some have come from the Ashanti region, others are also here in the Greater Accra region. Some actually came from the northern part of the country, and they are all here just to make sure that they have their postings and also to retract the information that they've all been posted to put them in good standing at home.
I'm Christiana from Brong-Ahafo region.
Christiana, so why did you decide to travel all this? I know that you need your postings, but what were you told before you decided to come?
Yeah, we were told in this year, 1st July 2019, that there was a portal going to open for us. So they've given us clearance. But when the portal was open, only the RGN and the degree were able to access through. We, the hacks from 2013 to 2016, we didn't get access to the portal.
All right, now you have come here and they've spoken to you. So what are you doing next?
We are still here. We will come here tomorrow. They've not given that. They said we should come here tomorrow for another. They've said a lot. They give us some promise that we should come tomorrow. So after tomorrow, then we will see the way forward.
So you are going to stay in Accra till tomorrow?
Yes, please.
Juliana, where are you from?
I'm from the Brunei East, Techimai to be precise.
You are from far away?
Yes, please.
Right, so they say you should come back tomorrow. Now, when you come tomorrow, and you are not given your postings, what are you going to do?
For me, you see my bag. I'm ready to sleep over and over and over.
At where?
Oh, I can sleep under the tree. Even at the premises, even at the security post, I can sleep there. I'm ever ready.
Mm-hmm. Is that the posting you are looking for?
Yes, please. And you see, the most painful part is every year, as a nurse registered under Nurses and Midwifery Council of Ghana, I have to go and renew this pin every year. So I mean, I need to be posted because I'm a nurse and then I'm a Ghanaian as well, and I'm accredited nurse too. So I need to be posted. So that's why I'm here.
Right. So why don't you go back and then come back when it's all resolved?
No, you see, when you relax, they also relax. So for me, I'm ever serious. I'm serious. So I need to be posted before I go back to Blue East.
Now, 6 military personnel, including 1 woman, have appeared before the Kaneshie District Court over the alleged plot to destabilize the country. They have been charged with possession of explosives, arms and ammunition without lawful authority. According to the prosecution, these military officers are part of a group of other accused persons, including Dr. Frederick Markpalm and Colonel Samuel Kojo Gamali, who have already been remanded. The prosecution says investigations are still ongoing in the case. Now, Citi News' Fred Tete Jabano says the 6 have been remanded into the custody of the Bureau of National Investigations, BNI, and are expected to return on the 9th of October.
6 soldiers have been put before the Kaneshie District Court in connection with the planned destabilization of the country. The 6 are Warrant Officer 2, who is a lady, 4 lance corporals, and a corporal have been charged with the possession of firearms, ammunition, and explosives without lawful authority. These 6 people are said to have worked together with Frederick Markpalm, the medical doctor, and 1 senior military officer, Colonel Gamali, alongside 5 other people in putting together this plot. The prosecution say that they are still investigating the matter and would want these 6 to be remanded within BNI custody while investigations go on.